What's the vibes, y'all? It's the host Max Wavy, and I'm back with another episode of Sorry for What. Episode 56. What's good, gang? I told y'all I'm trying to come 2 times a week. 2 times a week. Let's see. Let's see if I could do this for a steady 30 days. I keep trying to fix the camera, so people watching, I'm sorry. I'm getting mad close, but yo, what's the vibes, gang? I hope everybody's been good, bro. I hope everyone's had a great week. Everyone's mental health is where it needs to be. Welcome back to another episode of the show with me. You feel what I'm saying? Let's jump straight into it, bro. I don't really got too much tea. It's been a calm week, a super calm week, but we're gonna get into the playlist first and foremost. Actually, I take that back. Before we get into the playlist, if you watching, check the drip, bro. Just you know what I'm saying? Check the drip. I'm gonna try to just do a little stand up drip check. If you watching, I'm gonna try to do that. Wavy caps on the hat. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't really go wrong with that. You can't really go wrong with that. Pink shirt. You feel me? To match the pink undertone. Brown pants with the Uggs. You can't see the bottom, but that's how I'm coming. That's how I'm coming. You feel me? And I don't really wear pink. I think this might be my first time on here in pink, aside from like when I wear my hats. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, that's neither here nor there, bro. Hope everyone, like I said, is having a great week. Everyone's mental health is where it's at. What y'all listening to this week? You feel me? What's up? What's on y'all playlist? What's good? What's on the playlist this week? I'm about to pull mine up. Um, my playlist is similar. That's what be hard about doing 2 episodes in a week, is that the playlist don't ever really necessarily change from what I'm listening to. But it's been a little different this time around. I'm listening to a couple different things. A lot of throwbacks is on my shit. So, um, Sweet Aromatic by Orange Goodman is still on my list. It's still the number one song on my list. His name is Orange Goodman, which is fire because my favorite color is orange. So like the mood just goes fire. The Sweet Aromatic song is super fire. I think it's super relatable to a lot of the stuff that goes on in my life, a lot of the stuff that goes on if you are a smoker, you feel me? A lot of the stuff that it's just fire, bro. It's fire. And when I say a smoker, I don't mean tobacco. Yuck. Not tobacco. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, what you would put in a sweet aromatic backwood, because that's what he's referring to. And the song just gives you a list of reasons why he needs that, like why he loves the sweet aromatic. Yo, life be life in it. Sometimes the sweet aromatic is at the end of a long day after life done just lifed you out. That's what's up. That's really what you need. So that's number one on my list right now. Sweet aromatic. Then immediately after that, we're gonna jump to $106 by Orange Goodman. That's number two on my list. I still love the song. That song is going viral on the internet right now. Justin Bieber singing it. I think Brent Faiyaz was singing it in a video, or it could have been wrong. That could have been AI. That could have been a fake caption on TikTok. We don't really know. We don't really know what it was, but $106 is fire too, because listen, you see a bad joint, you got $106 in your pocket, and that's what he's saying. It's 106 of these dollars inside of my pocket. I'll spend them tonight on you, right here, right now. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know how far that's gonna get you with the things these days, but it's the energy. It's the energy. It's the energy. So listen to that song. That song is fire. Jumping off of that sound, going to throwback music. Adele. I Drink Wine. Fire song, bro. The title of that album is 30, which came out in 2021. I am just now turning 30, but I got it then. I get it even more now. Bro, going through relationship shit when you're older is way different than when you are younger. Like your early 20s, your like late teens, right? Like you 19, 20. A breakup or like a heart aching situation is way different than when you're 30, bro. Like, I don't know, when you're 30 and you're going through some heartbreaking shit or some shit that hurts your feelings, right? It's, I don't know, bro. It's hard to recover. I don't want to say hard to recover because you recover, right? But it's just hard to bounce back from. It's more emotional. I feel like when the older that you get, you're more in touch with your emotions. You're more in touch with the how could you, would you, would've, time, right? Time becomes more valuable when you get older. So yeah, I Drink Wine 30 album by Adele. That's something I've been listening to as well. And then to take it right off of that, Broken Clocks by SZA, which is also what inspired this episode. That's the title of the episode, is Broken Clocks. If you've ever heard that song, everyone has heard that song, right? I would imagine. If you've never heard Broken Clocks by SZA, you must live under a rock or something. I'm not really sure. But that is the song that I picked as a title for this episode, which is I feel like if you know the song, it can mean a million different things, right? If you don't know the song, you're probably like, "What?" Or you could assume based on Broken Clocks, right? Um, and or you're waiting for me to explain what the song's about and how I picked that title. And we'll jump into that here in a minute. But first, I'm gonna do quick round of hot topics. What we talking about today? It shouldn't be too much because, like I said, it's been a pretty calm week. So let's do it. First thing that I got on the list, which is on everybody's list, is Mariah the Scientist and Young Thug are officially engaged. He proposed at his concert in Atlanta. Listen, I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna keep this brief. Because I got my own relationship shit that I be going through. So I don't judge nobody's relationship. I don't judge nothing that nobody got going on. I just will say this, and I'm always gonna say this. Marriage, I come from marriage. My brother is married, right? My brother's married. My mom and dad are married. My sister is getting married. So marriage to me is something that matters. Um, like I wouldn't just marry somebody just to marry them, and I wouldn't just propose to my girl because I'm a cheating bastard and I need to think fast. I also wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And maybe he's not. Maybe he really changed, bro. They say jail. I never been to jail, but they say jail changes you, bro. They say that it changes you. They say that it makes you wanna, Obviously, look, Gunner went to jail, came home, and now this nigga got the whole Atlanta running, literally running amok, running miles and miles, and want to run clubs and shit, right? So, and when he went to jail, he wasn't like that. It was a completely different person. So jail can change you, and maybe this has changed Young Thug. Young Thug has been through a lot, has taken a lot of hits. Maybe, bro, he really has changed for the better. So I do want to say congratulations first and foremost. But the ring was interesting for someone of Young Thug's caliber. Mariah to me is young to be marrying Young Thug, but she's not that young. I think I just found out she's like 28. Listen, I just turned 30 2 years ago. I was a dumb nigga too. Like I don't know. I mixed emotions with it because I've been a dumb nigga and I've been the cheating nigga. I've been the dumb girl. I've been the cheating nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that get tricky about being a stud is because like it's a thin line where you could be a stupid nigga, but you a dumb bitch, and it's a crazy game. I've been both. I've been the no ain't shit nigga. You feel me? This nigga ain't shit, and I've been the stupid bitch for a girl that I loved. You feel me? So I say all of that to say congratulations. They said that they are online calling her Mariah the fool, Mariah the dumbass. Like they're saying there's no way she's a scientist, all types of shit, right? But congratulations. If y'all are happy, everybody else should be happy. I don't really see why people are giving y'all a hard time, bro. What else is on the hot topics? That's all that I got. And Thug, congratulations, regardless of what. I think the proposal itself was interesting. It just was very interesting. It wasn't like it was a lot of cheek rubbing, begging, crying. Like I don't really see. It wasn't giving proposal. It was giving please don't leave, and you about to leave because you tired of me. But hey, if they like it, I love it. What else is on the trending topics? Oh, also in that, I think Baby came out. I think he brought young baby, little baby out at the concert, which was fire. What else? What else is going on, man? It ain't really too much and nothing that I. This is what I'm saying. It's hard for me to stay current in this shit because a lot of this shit be so corny to me. Um, what else is going on? What else is going on? Let's just touch it. Let's just see if we could touch this shortly. Oh, a few hours ago, 13 hours ago, it was DMX birthday. A Sag. It's Sag season. I too am a Sag. I don't care what nobody say on earth about us. We are one of the best signs on earth. People who do Sag slander, really deep down inside, they love a Sag and messed up their chances with one, and or have a really love hate chance love hate relationship with a Sag, which is possible because the things you love about us be the things you hate about us. You feel me? And the things you hate about us really be the things you love about us. I get it, 150%. So, long live DMX. Happy heavenly birthday to him. What else do we got, man? I'm gonna try to run through this brief, like I said. Um, Yo, I watched the P Diddy documentary that 50 Cent did. I'm gonna touch on this briefly and go too. I'm trying to keep this under 4 minutes. Um, I think that the documentary is corny. I think black people as a culture has a problem turning on other black people, but I'm not condoning anything that Diddy did. I think that he did a lot of crazy wild shit. So the documentary was good, but at the same time it was just side eyeable to me because I guess I just never want to hate a nigga enough to do that, but also at the same time you gotta pay. You feel me? At some point, you fucking wouldn't. I can understand where 50's coming from too. So we'll keep it at that. We'll move forward with that. What else is going on, man? What else is going on? I think, bro, it's been super, super calm. Yeah, that's really all that I got, bro. I'm not gonna stay on that too long. We are gonna. I'm scrolling though where I get my information, where I get my trending shit. Praise for Cenat. He said he's currently going through some mental health shit. So mental health is yo, and I seen Wale respond like, "Oh, he gets it now." You feel what I'm saying? Listen, or someone said he's rich. What mental health shit are you going through? Yo, there are problems in the world that money can't buy. You feel what I'm saying? And I've never had that caliber money that them niggas got, but I've I make a pretty good living for myself, if I must say, regardless of the things that I go through up and down. And there are some problems that I have that money cannot fix. You feel me? Now, maybe money could assist. I could probably see a therapist, which you need money to see a therapist, right? So I could see how money could help you solve problems, but it doesn't mean that it's always gonna solve a problem because that be y'all's problem, thinking that money is the answer to every single thing. Not everything, bro. A lot of the things, but not everything. So prayers for Casanat. Yeah, bro. What else? What else we got? What else we got? I think that is all that I got on the hot topic list. 21 Savage dropped the album. I couldn't really get into the album. Rap has barely even charted this year for like the first time in some amount of years. The shit just ain't the same, bro. Rap music is just not as fun. I don't know if it's because y'all fucked it up with Drake. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older and I just want to hear about other shit that isn't about shooting someone in the face and all of that other shit. Like I don't be wanting to hear that at the top of my mornings, bro. Like jazz please, a little horn, a little fucking violin, will you? I don't be wanting to hear all of that shoot 'em up bang bang shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know if that's coming with me turning 30. I don't know. I don't know. Music is just not what it used to be. But he had a couple joints on there. A lot of people don't like Mr. Recoup. I think Drake's verse was weak, but I think it did what it needed to do for the song, and the beat is fucking excellent. Lotto destroys every song she gets on, and in a good way. I say destroy in a good way. It doesn't matter. Like Lotto was just an ill rapper. Like it's not even surprising no more that she's spitting hot shit because the shit just been hot for so long. You feel me? Super hot. So yeah, what else on these hot topics, man? I think truly that's it, bro. That's it. Yeah, more Mariah the Scientist shit. Blase blase. Um yeah, man. We're gonna leave it there because it ain't too much of nothing else going on. Yeah, man. Music scene is pretty dead. Oh, except for all of New York radio pretty much just got fired. I think besides the Breakfast Club, and they're now coming to Netflix, which is fire. I seen something about Joe Budden coming to Netflix too. I don't know how true that is. That could have been AI. That could have been like one of them just fake things people are making. But I did see the Breakfast Club post that, and I think that that's amazing, bro. That's amazing for the structure and the future of radio journalism. You feel me? I think that is super, super, super fire. The streaming, the getting it on TV, the live shows. I even seen that you're gonna be able to watch the football game live on here for Christmas. Like, just certain shit is just super super fire with the time. So congratulations to Breakfast Club. Sorry to Ebro and them niggas who got fired. I also think Funk Flex is no longer at Hot 97. Like crazy shit that's really going on with the culture that I grew up with is over as I know it, which is insane. Um, but that's life, bro. That's life. So yeah, that's all I got for the hot topics. I think I kept that under 4 minutes. We gonna take a quick break. We gonna go you know what I'm saying, take care of some things behind the scenes. And then when I come back, we're gonna get into this day's topic or into this episode's topic or into the topic of this episode. I gotta work on that because I'm normally only talking about trending topics for very long periods. So we're gonna take a quick break and when I come back, we'll get into this topic. We'll get into the yeah, y'all know what I mean. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Thank y'all for staying tuned for that break. Sometimes I wonder if the camera's adjusted or if I'm adjusted or what the case may be. But listen, let's get into this topic, man. I wanted to jump straight into it. Like I said, the title of this episode is Broken Clocks, which is inspired by a scissor record that came out. Damn, I'm not really sure what year that came out, but that was on Scissor's very, very first album, that Broken Clock song, bro. Um, and that song, the reason that I picked that, the reason that that song's been on my playlist is because, like I said, I wanted to make this a little bit more personable to myself and to just the different things that I have going on in my life, yo, and to the people listening and watching that are probably going through things similar or have been through things similar. You feel me? Just wanted to make this shit more relatable and more vulnerable and more honest, especially in this chapter in my life that I'm in now and that I'm entering. So yeah, Broken Clocks, as you can see. If you've heard that song before, then you have an idea of exactly how I'm feeling or why I may or may not have picked that song. Um, but yeah, so to deep dive into it, one of my favorite lines of that song, besides the hook, right? All I got are these broken clocks. I think one of my favorite concepts about that is that that's really what it is, bro. When time passes, it's like, or you remember, or you're stuck in this certain period of time, or this much time has passed, but you're still stuck here in your healing part of it. It's just, it feels like the clock's broke, bro. It feels like time is going by too fast and you didn't even realize that, or you feel like, damn, like it's only been 3 days, it's only been 4 days, it's only been this, it's only been that, right? So, it's off the Control album too, and it came out in 2017. Damn, that was almost 10 years ago. Time, you see what I'm saying? Broken clocks. Time is actually insanely flying. Um, Damn, this was my favorite. This is one of my favorite SZA. This probably is my favorite SZA album. I'm gonna be honest. Like the album is crazy. But the song, the reason it's so it's such my mood. I was listening to the song the other day, bro. Face full of tears. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I thought I was gonna come on here today and my and be a little teary eyed and have to like cut and stop and go and edit out a lot more. I just had this great conversation with my aunt. Shout out to my aunt that just made me see things in a different perspective and in a different light for shit that I'm experiencing right now. But yeah, back to the song. Broken Clocks comes on and she's like running fast from my day job, running fast from the way it was, jumping quick to a paycheck, running back to the strip club. I'm never going back, never going back. No, they can't make me. So I never worked at a strip club, obviously, just in case you guys were wondering, right? People who are listening, if you're, I've never worked at a strip club. I've never been a stripping type, but I worked a job that I'm just running to the check, bro. I'm just trying to get paid. And when I leave there, I'm never going back. I think anyone who's worked at Publix warehouse who made it out of that cycle, you either make it out of that shit or you there until you retire. That's literally it. You feel me? You make it out and you move on, or you there till you retire. If you live in a city, you know what I'm talking about. But yo, that's where I've been at with my life. Where like, you ever feel like you're doing like this shit is just like going in circles? You take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back before you know it. You just playing hopscotch on the same fucking board. Broken Clocks is such a good song for that because it's like, yo, that's where I'm at right now. Sometimes I packed up, I moved here, I did all of the things that God told me to do, and I still feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over some days. Like the clock's just broken. Like 51st Dates. You ever seen that movie 51st Dates where she just wake up and every day is the same day for her, but her people it's a new day? That's a broken clock moment where like her day, like, cause she something happened or she got in an accident where she don't have memories and stuff like that no more. So she only remember one day, and instead of them telling her, "Hey, this happened to you," because she wasn't gonna remember the next day anyway, they just remake the same day over and over and over and over and over again. And sometimes, yo, that just be how I feel. Like I'm living the same day on all and every type of way. Like I work the same, I work out like, and I know that you get older and that's what routine is, but that's why it feels like a broken clock. Because when you're younger, bro, you don't feel like that. You feel like you got so much life, so much to explore every day, so much to do every day. Then you get older and you kind of settle into like, and not settle. I never want to say settle, but you fall into routine. You have to have some type of routine and some type of structure in life, or it's just gonna be a disaster, right? But then you start to miss the point of your life a little bit that wasn't a thing. I used to just get up, go smoke 52 blunts if I wanted to, yeah, roll up. You feel what I'm saying? Even the shifts I chose at work were night shifts where I could just chill all day, go to work at night. Yo, come home and be chilling. But then you hit a shift in your life where they be like, nah, this ain't it. This shit is just starting to feel like yo, like a broken clock, like I'm stuck in the same fucking place, bro. And I know that's also with the economy that we live in, right? With the world that we live in right now, where shit is just harder than it probably ever has been. I know when I was younger, my brother had the $800 one bedroom, 550 one bedroom. My one bedroom I pay for, if I told y'all what I pay right now, it's outrageous. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. I'm blessed because I could do it, but it's outrageous. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit that you should never ever ever like should never happen in the economy. So yeah, this song has just been inspiring me. Like, gotta shift at 10 a.m. Gotta dip by 10 p.m. Gotta get that cash. Won't get past the lunch break. You feel me? Like that job where you like, fuck, bro. What am I doing here? So I love my job personally right now, but that is just kind of, I picked this song because it's the song in between hurting and healing. Where you're aware of the shit that you got to do better, the shit that needs to get better. Where you don't really know a lot of what you're gonna do, but you know more of what you're not gonna do, or you're at least trying to figure that out. So that's what I love about this song. It's just a clear reset. And like I said, that's where I'm at. I need a super clear reset. It's things that have been, like that hurt for so long, you feel me? And then I'm trying to figure out a good way to put this into words. Things that are hurting for so long that you know it's time to let these things go, but it still hurts. So you're still like in that you ain't healing. You're you're just hurting, bro. You're just hurting because you're holding on to the way things were, or not holding on, but you still have you're grieving the way things were, the way things once were, the way things could have been in your mind, because in your mind you're like, oh well, it could have been like this, it could have been like that, because you're kind of still holding on to like these ideas and memories. So you have ideas that you've created based off memories that have taken place, and it just puts you in this super super limbo stage. And this is for me right now, romantically, and this is also for me right now friendship wise. You know what I'm saying? I've had to let go, or not let go, but I've had to fall back off of a friendship that has been very near and dear to my heart throughout the years. Um, and it's just complicated. I've been in a relationship for a very long time that's just, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now that the broken clocks is complicated. Shit is coming to the surface that you could at a point in time, or I could at a point in time ignore. But now, because I'm past that, but not healed, I'm in that stage of life. What the fuck's something's gotta get, and something's gotta give fast, and something's gotta give. quick and in a hurry, because if it don't, I might actually lose my goddamn mind. Like I might just lose it. Like it's a strong possibility that I could lose it. So yeah, SZA does a really good job at displaying that. I wonder how old she was in 2017. She's 34 now. They say 36. So she was, yeah, like my age, like late 20s, early 30s, right? Yeah, bro, or a little bit younger than I currently am. But yo, that shit is just how it goes. Even when she breaks down into the dating, it's been about 3 years since I dated you. Why you still talking about me like we together? That's one of my favorite lines because that's happened to me a few times where people are like speaking on a version of me that, I'm always accountable for my own actions, but people do bring out different sides of people. So there's a lot of times that people are speaking on negative things that I've done caused by negative things that they've done, but they don't point that out. And it be people I dated, and it be like, why are you even still talking about it? It's been 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Um, and I'm at the place too. I don't care if it's been 3 weeks. Like, hey, like I don't even want you to like. I won't talk about you. I'll talk about my experience, but I won't talk about you directly. You feel me? And then I think it should be um reciprocated at some point. You feel me? You shouldn't be speaking on me if I'm not speaking on you, right? So I felt scissor in that, and people will say that, but then she continues on and she says, I I was down for whatever and then some. You gonna make me late to work again, which means this could be a situation I be going through the shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I call you, you call me. Now we arguing about some shit from 3 years ago. Now I'm late to work trying to prove my point because I'm stuck in this fucking broken clock that it don't even matter. That'd be the real gist. The real gist of shit be if people wanted to, they would. And the past is the past, bro. You could go and I'm a person who's big on the past because I'll never forget how some shit made me feel. So one of my gonna be my biggest demises of myself if I don't get a grip soon is learning to let the past go. I have to, and not that I'm stuck in it and I'm living in it, but I have to learn to, forgive in a sense. If I'm gonna move past some shit, you gotta move past it. You can't be one foot in forgiveness and one foot in, oh, it's up. You feel me? And I'm that person. I'm a person that sometimes I'm forgive you. I forgive you in my mind because we still moving forward. I'm still here with you, right? But deep down inside, it's like resentment, it's anger, and it's things that now it's 2025 and I'm still barking on some shit from 2022. That's a broken clock, bro. Now that's a broken clock, and that's because I'm not healed. I'm in that limbo stage of healing where it's hurting like hell. The last 2 days I've been sliding down a fucking wall. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, you feel me? And my last episode only got 10 views, so I feel like I could be honest here because this is low key like a journal. Um, bro, but I think the part that hurts the most about moving forward is that you have to. I think that it's different when it's hurting and you like, all right, but I'm gonna go back. Or it's different when it's hurting and it's like it, it'll get better. It'll pass. This will be over in a few days because in a few days it's gonna be back to normal. This is not one of those moments for me. Like this is one of those moments where God's like, I've isolated you. One is before he isolated me, he gave me all of the things I prayed for. I prayed for freedom. I prayed for peace. I prayed for removal of certain things and people and clarity. And he's given me just that. But it hurts me so bad, bro, that I don't think I was expecting that. And the hurt came later. The hurt didn't come right when I thought it would come. Like last year, I've been saying some shit since last year, and I've been prepared, been prepared, been prepared. So I'm thinking it's not even gonna hurt by the time it comes because I've been prepared. But that's not the truth. That's not the truth. You feel me? You gonna have to go to the dentist to get your tooth removed and be prepared, be prepared. But when they pull that shit, it's still gonna hurt until you're healed, right? So That's what I'm realizing. Like this shit is it's just crazy. Life is crazy. The concept of time is crazy. Time will really pass you by if you let it. I feel like I don't want to be saying a whole bunch of nothing, but the people who are listening, I know y'all feel me. I know y'all get what I'm saying. Um and I guess I just wanted to come to make the episode about the broken clocks because yo, I feel you. I know what you're going through. I know what it's like when when you're between hurting or not hurting, when you're between healing and but knowing that the pain is for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? Like I know exactly what that's like. I know exactly how that feels, especially in this stage of my life. But it'll be alright, bro. And if you are going through this right now, I'm going through it with you. If you're not going through this right now, please give me some advice on how the hell to get past this shit. You feel what I'm saying? Um, Broken Clocks, man. SZA really did her thing with that one. If you've never heard the song, please go listen to it. I'm gonna wrap this up because my camera's dying. I don't want my camera to die on y'all. Um, yeah, man. Broken clocks. That's where I'm at. Hopefully next week I'm in a better place, but that's where I'm at right now. It's been real. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. If you watching, make sure y'all tune in to the next episode. I'll be back next week. Hope everybody has a good week. Stay warm if you in Denver or anywhere cold. In Florida, I heard it's cold too, so stay warm-ish. And yeah, man. Yeah, thank y'all again for watching. It's your host, Max Wavy, and I'll see y'all next time.